ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरद्विषे नमः गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर्याजुहाव कुतेति तन्मयतया सर्वो विनेतु तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतु तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे तन्मय मां First of all, my hearty adoration says in the feet of my spiritual master, Paramaratmatam Nitya Vidata Vishnu Vishnu Bhasisma Sakti Pratyam Kisodha. I am standing in the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, Nitya Vidata Vishnu Vishnu Bhasisma Sakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. Oh, I am very happy that we are in Alachua. So my blessing to the organizers who are organizing. Really they have this very splendid thing that they have called from so many places, so many senior and junior or devoted leaders. You know, perhaps that why I have come. In the last days of my Shiksha Guru, I went to his bed. I invited to take me on his bed by deep pranam and then sat on a separate chair, and he took my hands in his hands and began to say, I have brought so many devotees from both worlds. But in Bengali he told that I have brought so many monkeys. So that Kamal and others would not understand. It was very tricky. So, I request you to help them. You can only help them. And second thing, you should give my samadhi with your hands. Though his god brothers like Pan Maharaj and all others were there in Vrindavan. Also senior all sannyasis of Srila Swamiji, Tamal Krishna and so many, all were there. But if he told me to give his samadhi, because it is accepted me like transcendental relation between me and him. He has written a letter, I have transcendental relationship with you as I have in my Prabhupada. So, to fulfill his desire, I used to come all over the world and we see that those who became after departure of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Maharaj, so many devotees, seniors, sannyasis too, they were married and brahmachari, they went to their return to the life, they married, and senior also devotees, they become bewildered and weak. I think that for this he has sent me, and I'm receiving good response. So many senior disciples of Srila Gurudeva Maharaj coming, and I'm very happy to help them. I see, I'm very happy that, oh, there are so many senior disciples of Swamiji are here. And so the new devotees who are coming to me also, I think they are reading the books of Swamiji. By inspiration, they are all coming to me. This is the mercy of Swamiji. In my tours, up till now, in Western countries, I have given discourses on Krishna Leela and stages of bhakti. And that, in that stage, the gradation of thoughts. This pastime from first canto to 10th especially we have done. 11th canto we have also done in Asia or anywhere. Now I have one that you should see here some glory of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without this you cannot understand Srimad Bhagavatam. If you know the sweet pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why he came and what he did, then you will actually then understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Who was Krishna, who was Radha, what is Vrindavan and other. So Krishna Leela is like a very thick doodh, condensed milk. And if karpur and sugar, camphor and sugar is given to it, or it makes taste so hard. So Krishna Leela is like sweet condensed milk, and Chaitanya Leela is like camphor and sugar. Krishna Das Kaviraj has spoken. So, we will try to give our classes why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, the reasons. Then, how he took birth, the pastimes of Nityananda Prabhu, the pastimes of our Lord. Rajamananda Sampad, Sanatan Shiksha, Roop Shiksha, all things we will try as much as we can do. And if not completed something, then we can continue in pleasure. Morning classes also they can do it. So first, to know Krishna, and especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we cannot know ourselves. By reading also you cannot know. Because Jaha Bhagavad Padha, Vaishnava, they have walk and eating. Moksha is there, nectar is there, but it is log and so Vaishnava can tell the meanings of all these things. So, without Guru, anyone cannot go towards Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Guru Bhakti is backbone of Bhakti. Always remember. Those who had certain Guru, like Guru Goswami had told, Visham Preginan, Guru Shiva. Like Pranabandho, what Pranabandho?
Soulmate.
Huh?
Soulmate.
Soulmate. Right?
Very close friend.
Very close friend. And such him. So, without his mercy, you cannot know all these things. So first we want to discuss about Guru Tattva. What is Guru Tattva? What is the
Necessity?
no, qualities of a bona fide Guru. And also, we should know who is qualified to be a disciple. Their quality also. And then, in what condition a Guru can be given up? In what condition? And if not he is giving up any fallen Guru, then what will be the result? Today we will discuss about this, and then Nityananda Prabhu said, first you should stand up and tell. Together?
Yananjanashavakaya Chakshurunmilitam jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvevacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Oh, 15 minutes, because so many.
So first of all, I'm offering my unlimited Dandavat Pranams, my Shraddha Pushpanjali to the lotus feet of my beloved Diksha Gurudev, Nitya Lila Pravishta, Om Vishnupad Asto Tarasata Shri Srimad A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. And then I'm offering my equal Dandavat Pranams and my Shraddha Pushpanjali to the lotus feet of my beloved Siksha Gurudevs, Nitya Lila Pravishta, Om Vishnupad Asto Tarasata Shri Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, and Om Vishnupad Asto Tarasata Shri Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, our beloved Gurudev. And then to all the lotus feet of my Rupanuga Guru Varga, and also my pranams to all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis who have assembled in this transcendental festival at the lotus feet of our most auspicious Srila Gurudeva. So Srila Gurudeva has ordered us to discuss the topic of Guru Tattva, the truth of the principle of Guru. And to understand this principle of Guru is essential, as Srila Gurudeva just told, because if we want to do pure devotion, bhakti, to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, Sri Krishna, then the whole basis, the whole platform of our ability to approach Bhagavan, it is based upon our Guru Nishta. Just like we are all able to sit here today because our back can be kept straight by our backbone, our spine. If we did not have a strong backbone, how we could sit? So in the same way, Srila Gurudeva always tells us, Guru Nishta, that means firm, absolute faith in Guru, is the very backbone of bhakti. So, this principle is always discussed in the beginning, because Bhagavan, he cannot be approached without the mercy and the shelter of Sri Guru. In the prayers of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur that we have all learned, he is telling there, Yasya prasada bhagavat prasada. Yasya prasada nagati gutovi. That means that by the mercy, by the prasad of Sri Guru, then one gets the mercy of Krishna. And Yasya prasada na. If one doesn't have his mercy, then kati gutovi. He can never attain the goal of life. Not possible. So therefore, the instruction to us, Dhyayam stuvam stasya yashastri sanyam vande guru sri charanarvindam. I meditate 3 times daily. I glorify my Sri Gurudev 3 times daily. What does 3 times mean? It means that we should not forget him at any time. It means that we should be absorbed in understanding our total absolute dependence upon his mercy. But without him we are nothing. And without his grace and mercy, we have no possibility of attaining this highest goal of perfection, to realize and attain eternal transcendental love for Krishna. So if someone is so fortunate in this human form of life, that after wandering through millions of species of life, finally attaining the human form of life, he has the opportunity to have sadhu sangha, association with saintly Vaishnavas, who are pure devotees of the Supreme Lord. And in that association, he gains some faith by hearing from them the transcendental topics of the Supreme Lord. Then the next step is that he will accept initiation. And accepting initiation from Sri Guru, now he will go on hearing from Sri Guru all transcendental topics, and he will cultivate the practices of bhakti under the direction of Sri Guru. This is called anugatya. And what kind of service will he render to Sri Guru? As Srila Gurudeva told, Vishrambhena Guru Seva. He will serve Guru with transcendental Vishrambha Bhav. That means very feeling that Sri Gurudev is nearest and dearest to me. He is my very dearmost friend of my heart. So that kind of mood of love and devotion for Guru, it is the very principle by which we can attain perfection. We also hear and understand the glories of Guru from many of the songs of our great acharyas like Srila Narottam Das Thakur. And therefore, there he is telling us, Shri Guru Charane Rati, E Se Uttama Gati, Ye Prasade Pure Sarva Asha. If someone can be so fortunate to develop Rati, transcendental love and affection for the lotus feet of Guru, Shri Guru Charane Rati, then E Se Uttama Gati. Oh, that very attachment, it is the ultimate perfection of his life, and it will bring him to the supreme perfection, in which Jai Prasade Pure Sarva Asha. He will receive the mercy of Guru, and all his desires of his eternal soul to have love for Krishna will be completely fulfilled. That is the power of relationship with Sri Guru. So Guru is not a personality of this material world who has come to this world like ordinary conditioned souls. That he has anything to do with the enjoying tendencies, like the conditioned souls are madly racing here and there, trying to get the objects of the senses, to gratify their senses in this world, and ending continuously in a cycle of frustration and endless suffering. No, Sri Guru is not like that. He is a divine personality who is within this world as Sakshad Haripena, non-different than the Supreme Lord as a manifestation of the Lord to give mercy to the conditioned souls in this world. Therefore, you will not see the ordinary qualities of the conditioned souls within Sri Guru. Sri Shastra is telling, Samasta Shastra, all the different Vedic literatures are telling us the qualities of Sri Guru in one Vedic mantra in order to identify who is actually qualified to be Guru. And if you meet such a Guru, how will you be able to see, what kind of symptoms will you see in Guru? So there it is telling, so eva Guru, tad vidyanarkam, sa eva Guru, sa Guru evam abhigachet samit pani shrotriyam brahmanishtam. So here it is saying that if someone wants to understand this divine transcendental knowledge, vidyanarkam, then it is absolutely compulsory. Abhigachet means it is compulsory. It is not you may accept, you may not. No. If you want to know the absolute truth, it is absolutely compulsory. You will have to approach Satguru. And Satguru Eva Abhigachet. And that approach to Sri Guru, it must be made with great submission. Samit Pani. In symbolic language, it is telling in the Vedas that you are carrying with you, when you come to Guru, you are carrying the firewood that is required to perform yajna, like the fire yajnas in the Vedic times. So Sri Guru, what does that mean? That means that you are bringing your very life in your hands and offering it at the feet of Guru and allowing him to sacrifice you in the fire of pure devotion to Sri Krishna. So there it is telling Samit Pani, and then it tells the qualities, two qualities mentioned here, Shrotriyam and Brahma Nishtam. Shrotriyam means that Sri Guru, he himself has become thoroughly, completely well acquainted with the ocean of transcendental realized knowledge, Divya Gyan, of the absolute truth, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Shrotriyam, he himself has heard this divine knowledge from his preceptor, from his Guru, and he has realized this deeply within his heart. Now he is qualified to transmit that knowledge to the conditioned souls and open up their darkened eyes. And then, Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. Brahmanishtam. What is Brahma? Brahma means the supreme absolute truth from which everything has come. Janmadhyasya yataha. This entire creation of this material worlds, the creation, the maintenance, and the final dissolution of these three worlds has come from the absolute truth, Brahma, sometimes called Parabrahma. And that Parabrahma is none other than the supreme absolute personality of Godhead, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So Brahmanishtam means he is absolutely, Sri Guru is absolutely fixed in that supreme Brahma. He can never be deviated for one single moment from his divine realization of that supreme Brahma. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is also telling, Tasmat Gurum Prapadyeta Jityasu Shreya Uttamam Shakti Pareksha Nishnatam Brahmani Upashamashrayam. Here Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, is also telling us that Tasmat Gurum Prapadyeta Jityasu Shreya Uttamam. If you want to inquire about what is the ultimate Shreya, Shreya Uttamam means the topmost benefit of our soul. If you want to inquire about that, then you must approach Guru. And you must do what? Prapadyeta. You must surrender at the feet of Guru and accept him as your master and submissively hear from him. As Sri Krishna also tells in Bhagavad Gita, he says, Tat vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshena. If you want to know this transcendental knowledge, he says, then you have to do three things. You have to go to a tattvadarshi, a personality who sees the absolute truth himself. He can see, has divine vision. So you must go to him and do pranipat. You must surrender at his feet submissively and give up your false ego that I know anything. I'm a very important person in this world. No. Before Sri Guru, we are nothing but a conditioned soul floating on the waves of this endless ocean of material existence. So, pranipatena and then pariprashnena. Then you must inquire submissively. You must hear the transcendental nectar that is coming from the lotus mouth of Sri Guru. And third thing, sevaya. You have to serve. You have to develop the mood of service to Sri Guru, because he is introducing you to the mood of service of the Supreme Absolute Truth, Sri Krishna. So that Sri Guru, he must have these qualities as mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. Because if he does not possess these qualities, then you can easily get cheated. There are so many persons, especially in this Kali Yuga, who are very happily waiting to prey upon innocent souls and to tell them, yes, yes, come to me, and I will give you divine knowledge, divine realization, but simply they are looking to get money, to get followers, and to cheat the innocent public. To find Sri Guru in this world who has these divine qualities and realization is extremely rare. So therefore Srimad Bhagavatam is telling, Tasmat Guru Prapadyeka Jikyasu Shreya Uttamam Shavde Parecha Nishnatam Brahmani Upashamashraya. Here again, it is telling, Shavde Parecha Nishnatam Brahmani. The absolute truth, Parabrahma, that Sri Guru has realized this Shabda Brahma, the divine transcendental sound, and he has also realized Parabrahma, the Supreme Lord himself. And Nishnatam Brahmani Upashamashrayam. That means he is fully detached from anything within this material world. He is absolutely renounced and has no interest whatsoever for trying to enjoy within this material world. Why? Because he has internal, transcendental, divine love for the Supreme Lord, and he is tasting nectar of devotion, of divine love at every single step, every single moment of his existence. So such a personality who comes within this world, he is the representative directly of Krishna. And to understand this Guru Tattva, we will hear so many verses, so many shlokas quoted tonight from Shastra. What is the actual identity of Guru? How Guru is none other than a divine manifestation of Sri Krishna himself. So if we are so fortunate in our life to get the association of such a personality as we have on this glorious evening, in this wonderful festival, to have this opportunity to hear from the lips of such a pure Guru, a genuine bona fide Guru, in the disciplic succession, coming down for thousands of years from Sri Krishna and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. This is our greatest good fortune. We take this opportunity on this evening to bow down with all the humility at our command at the lotus feet of our beloved preceptor, His Divine Grace Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj.
Very good. Shamrani made this speech. If you want, you can say, yeah.
Om Ajnanam Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksuramritam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. First I offer my unlimited obeisances in the dust of the lotus feet of my most worshipable Diksha Gurudeva. Nichalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad, Astotara Satyashri Srimad, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and the same unlimited obeisances in the dust of the lotus feet of my most worshipable Shiksha Gurudeva. Om Vishnu Pad, Astotara Satyashri Srimad, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, to all of our disciplic succession and all the assembled devotees. Srila Gurudeva has ordered me to speak some words on the principle of Sri Guru Tattva. He has explained previously that the subject matter of Guru Tattva is the essence of all bhakti literature. It's a very heavy topic, he says, and therefore one should hear it from the core of his heart. There are many verses all over the scriptures that are glorifying Guru Tattva. One was quoted many, many times by Srila Gurudeva and our Srila Prabhupada. The Gurudeva talked about it for his whole festival once in Mawilamba. And he said, we are beginning this preaching tour here in Mawilamba by the topic of Guru Tattva. So today is Guru Day, and he's making that day today as well. He began by saying the verse from the 11th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Guru Tattva is glorified by our Guru Parampara, and also the personalities who are manifestations of Akhanda Guru Tattva, the principle of undivided Guru. They are also coming in our Guru Parampara. So this verse was stated by Narada to Vasudeva, the father of Sri Krishna, and then later on by Sri Sukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj. By Dvitiya Viniveshitasya Ishadapekasya Viparjayosmiti Tammayayatam Buddhirabhajaitam Bhaktaikajayasam Gurudeva Tatma. The cause of all fear is due to turning away from Sri Krishna, who is the undivided, complete, absolute truth, Advaya Gyan Paratattva. There's no existence outside of him. So to forget that and turn away from him, and thus to identify with this body and mind, is the cause of all fear. In that fearful condition, we are running after the shadow that is behind us. That shadow is called Maya. Maya means that which is not, or forgetfulness of Krishna. Material happiness, emotional, mental happiness are all products of Maya. Everything we feel, everything we think in this world are all products of Maya. So turning to that shadow and looking for peace and happiness, we become frustrated in living in the two jails of the body and mind. If one goes forward, on the other hand, which we have forgotten, that path, that forward path, but if we go forward on that path of Krishna Bhakti and go towards Krishna, then all material facilities, all happiness, all peace, economic development, liberation, religiosity, sense gratification, everything follows just as a shadow follows a person. And how is that possible? If one engages in the service of the Lord under the guidance of Sri Guru, who is our life and soul and a manifestation of Krishna himself, who is non-different from our Atma. After Srila Gurudeva gave this class, the next morning I said to him, Gurudeva, you were saying in your class last night that Sri Guru is more close to us than our own Atma. but I don't see you like that. Whenever I see you, I feel guilty that I'm not serving properly. So he said, yes, that is why I gave the class. So you'll know that there's no separation between us at any time. The gopis felt separation from Krishna, though there was no separation. And that's how it is with guru and disciple. We also explained that the disciple should think that he and guru are so inseparable, just like water and its wetness, or fire and its heat, that much. It's stated in Shastra, Yasha Deve Tata Bhaktir, Yata Deve Tata Guru, Tasyaite Katita Yartha, Prakashante Mahatmana. Anyone who has complete faith in Krishna Bhakti and the same faith in Sri Guru, to him all the knowledge of all the revealed scriptures, the Vedas, the Upanishads, Srimad Bhagavatam, everything is revealed in his heart. So what is Padabhakti? Vishadeve Padabhaktir. Padabhakti is the same as Anyabhilatika Sunyam. That is uninterrupted service to the Supreme Lord with our mind, body, words, and all the sentiments of the heart, that is not covered by mental speculation or the desire to enjoy the fruits of our activities, even the desire to enjoy the fruits of our service. And that service is Anukulyena Krishna Anusilanam. So Krishna Anusilanam. Padabhakti means that Krishna Anusilanam, always engaging in activities meant for the pleasure of Krishna. But who is Krishna? Krishna has two aspects. One is Vishaya Krishna and one is Ashraya Krishna. Vishaya Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead as the supreme enjoyed, or the object of service. That same Bhagavan manifests as the reservoir of service to himself, and that is Sri Guru. So Parabhakti actually means first service to Guru, and only by that service will Krishna show his mercy. Krishna's mercy follows the mercy of Guru. Yasha Prashadat Bhagavat Prashadat, Yasha Prashadan Navatir Kutopi. If one pleases Guru, then Krishna is fully pleased, and a magic is performed. Though we've forgotten Krishna since the beginning of time, Guru performs magic, and Krishna's mercy follows that. Just like magic, one becomes free from that Maya, and he becomes aware of his eternal spiritual body, which is made of Sat, Chit, and Ananda, just like the Lord's. Just as in the story of Upamanyu, the Guru blessed Upamanyu because he followed his Guru's instructions, he had faith in his Guru, that all knowledge was revealed in his heart. Similarly, Aruni, who was ordered by his Guru to stop a flood that was coming to his Guru's agricultural fields. And he couldn't find any way to stop that. It was pouring rain in a dark, cool night. So he himself became like a dam. And he practically died frozen by becoming that dam. But the next morning, his Gurudev found him and blessed him with all revealed knowledge. Similarly, Gopkumar was giving knowledge of all tattvas to his disciple, Jana Sharma. And Jana Sharma was hearing, and he had faith but no realization. So being pleased by his disciple's faith and his hearing, and his desire to serve and surrender everything, and give up his own independence, his Gurudev simply touched him on the head. Then he closed his eyes and opened his eyes, and when he opened his eyes, he saw Krishna Loka before him. And Krishna was coming home from taking care of the cows. And Krishna ran to him and embraced him, and they both fell faint on the ground. So this is the magic mercy of Sri Guru. It's also stated in the scriptures. Nayam, what is it? Nayam atma pravachena labva, namedaya, nashupena, nabahunena, bahunashupena. Even if one is very, very intelligent, if he's a great master in speaking, if he can give great lectures, if he's hearing so many things, still the Lord is not bound to reveal himself to him. The Lord reveals himself only to one who he chooses. And who does he choose? One who is very dear to him, who's serving that person who's very, very dear to him. And who is dear to him? Srila Gurudeva gave a very beautiful example. Krishna, as you know, prays to Srimati Radhika that I'm feeling so much separation from you. Please put your lotus feet on my head. Be pleased with me so that I can be free from the burning fire of separation. And Krishna says that same verse, what is that verse? Smaragala Kandana Mamashirishi Mandanam Dehi Parapalavam Udaram. Please place your lotus feet on my head. So Srila Gurudeva explained, and this is also discussed in his Gita Govinda purports, that Krishna also said this very same thing to the dear maidservants of Srimati Radhika. Why? Because Radharani is always feeling separation from Krishna, and Krishna is always feeling separation from Srimati Radhika. So that personality who will bring them together and meet and make them feel their only and highest happiness, one who serves and surrenders to that person who is so dear to them, who brings them together, Krishna chooses to reveal himself to that devotee. Srila Gurudeva also requested us to speak something about Nityananda Prabhu in relation to Guru Tattva. We see in our songbook the prayer to Lord Nityananda. Sankarshana Karunatoishai Garbhodashai Chapayogdashai Sheshashaya Shamshapalaja Nitya Nandaksharamam Sharanam Namastu. That is, Sankarshan, Shesha, who keeps all the universes on his hoods, floating on his hoods just like mustard seeds. They're so light, he's not even aware of his presence. So that's Sankarshan, who's a portion of a plenary portion of Nityananda. He is the source of innumerable incarnations, including Haranadakshaya Vishnu, Mahavishnu, who breathes in and out innumerable universes, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, from whose navel lake a lotus flower comes and Lord Brahma is born, and from that lotus stem come all the planets, and Kiradakshaya Vishnu, who's lying in the ocean of milk, and who is the super soul in the heart of every living entity, and who is sustaining all atoms. These are just very small portions of Nityananda Prabhu. Why does he expand in this way? Because he is Balaram, the first expansion and non-different body in Sri Krishna. Only their form is a little different, and color is a little different, mood is a little different. I am the servant of Krishna, though he's none other than Krishna. So he is the chief assistant, just as Krishna is now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so Balaram has come as Nityananda Prabhu, the source of innumerable incarnations, the source of innumerable universes, the source of all jivas. Mahasankarshan, the plenary portion of Lord Nityananda, is the reservoir of all jivas. So why does he expand like that? Because he's the chief assistant in all the pastimes of Krishna. He wants to expand the pastimes of Krishna, to expand the pleasure of Krishna. And therefore, he does that in the spiritual world, in Goloka Vrindavan, in all the Vaikuntha planets, in Mathura, in Dwarka, in Navadvip Dham, in Swetadvip Dham, and also in order to manifest the expansion of the Lord's pastimes, he manifests all the jivas, and then he manifests as Mahavishnu, so that the jivas can come out into this material world and get trained by Nityananda Prabhu's another glorious expansion, that is Sri Guru, who's training the living entities. Just as an expert gardener can see any seed and tell what that plant is, Sri Guru can look at not only his disciples, but every living entity and see exactly what service they have in the spiritual world, what they look like, what they dress like, and Sri Guru gives that seed of bhakti to expand the service. Somebody asked him at the airport, we hear that only Guru can give the seed of bhakti, but bhakti is already as a seed in the heart. So Gurudev said, the seed is in the heart, but Guru gives the water and the air and the sunlight to nourish that seed of bhakti, so that spirit soul can become a servant of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. This is Guru Tattva, who Krishna himself falls down at the feet of and begs for the dust of their feet. Lord Premanandi.
Who asked the mother felicitation?
Om Gyanantimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshu Vitamdena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Vanchakalpaturubhyasya Kripasindevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Vedanta Shivasadi Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. First of all, I offer my most respectful obeisances thousands and thousands of times unto the feet of my Diksha Guru, Nitya Lila Vishnu Vishnupad Astotara Satashishima Srila Gurudeva Goswami Maharaj. Again, I offer my most respectful obeisances innumerable times unto the lotus feet of my sannyasi Shiksha Guru, Om Vishnupad Astotara Satashishima Srila Bhaktivinoda Goswami Maharaj. And again, my most respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my Param Guru Devis, Nitya Lila Vishnu Vishnupad Astotara Satashishima Srila A.C. Bhaktivinoda Goswami Srila Prabhupada, Nitya Lila Vishnu Vishnupad Astotara Satashishima Srila Bhaktivinoda Goswami Maharaj. I offer my most respectful obeisances unto assembled Tridandi sannyasis and Vaishnavas Vaishnavis. So, Srila Gurudeva has ordered us to speak on this most important subject of Guru Tattva. I was just looking here in the verse book, and we see that in the 64 limbs of devotional service that Srila Rupa Goswami has laid down, that the first 5, first Guru Padashraya, taking shelter at the lotus feet of Gurudev. Second, accepting Diksha from Sri Guru. Third, following the instructions of Gurudev with faith. Fourth, accepting Shiksha from Guru. And fifth, following in the line of the previous acharyas, and especially following the instructions of one Gurudev. So these first 5 angas, limbs of bhakti, they're dealing specifically with Guru Tattva. Because, as has been mentioned before, this Guru Tattva, this is the backbone of bhakti. This is the foundation. That no Guru Bhakti, then there's no chance of Krishna Bhakti or Bhakti to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The verse has been quoted, Yasya Devi Pra Bhakti, Yatha Devi Tatha Guru, Prakashante Mahatmanaha. that one who has this faith towards Guru and Krishna, then Parabhakti, and all truths of the Vedas they reveal. So there's Guru Bhakti and Krishna Bhakti, Gaur Bhakti. But initially, more important is Guru Bhakti. Because without Guru Bhakti, then there's no question of worshipping Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and also Sri Radha and Krishna in a true sense. So, it's stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita in the first chapter, Adilila. Guru Krishna, Rupahana, Shastra Praman, Guru Rupe Krishna Kripa, Kore Bhaktagan. That Guru Krishna Rupahana, that the living entity has been traveling from many, many universes for millions and millions of lives. Brahmande Brahmite Kon Bhagyavanji, Guru Krishna Prasade Bhayu, Bhakti Lakavi. But then when Krishna, he wants to manifest his mercy, then how he manifests his mercy to that Bhagyavanji, that living entity who was approved Bhakti Sukriti, Guru Krishna Rupahana. That Krishna, he manifests in the form of Guru. The verse has been quoted, Shakshat Hari Venasamasa Shastriya. That the scriptures that they state that Guru is Shakshat Hari. He's not different from Hari because he is carrying that mercy, that compassion of Hari. So he had Guru Krishna Rupahana Shastriya Ataman, Guru Rupe Krishna Kripa Kore Bhaktavan. That when Krishna, he comes to give mercy to the living entities, then he comes and he manifests in the form of Gurudev. That Gurudev, that he is full of compassion. Krishna, he is Karuna Sindhu. And that aspect of his compassionate nature, that is personified and that is embodied in Sri Guru. That every aspect, every limb, every atom of Gurudev is just oozing with compassion for the living entities. So, it is of utmost importance that one approach Guru and offer oneself wholeheartedly without reservation. But it should be Sri Guru. So the verse has been quoted. That, what's that verse? Tasmat Guru Papadita Gigyasu Shre Uttamam Shabde Pare Kinishnatam Brahmi Asamashriyam. That Tasmat Guru Papadita, that we should surrender, but not just with body, not just with mind, but we should surrender our heart. Because in this material world, we've been traversing through so many universes. We've gone through so many species of lives, 8,400,000 species of lives. And in our different relationships in this material world, we've been cheated, we've been whipped, we've been robbed. All inauspicious things have happened in our relationships in this material world. And when the living entity has been beat on the anvil of this material world, then it brings a curiosity. What is that curiosity? How can I get out of this situation? And that person who is fortunate, who is Bhagyavan, then Krishna, he manifests as Sri Guru. But how to receive mercy of Guru? So here's Tasmat Guru Papadita Gigyasu Shre Uttamam. That if we want this Uttamam, when we want to start inquiring about things beyond the bodily necessities of life, about our ultimate welfare, then we approach such Guru. And what is his quality? Shabde Pare Chanishnatam. There's Shabde, Shab, and Pare Brahmani. Shabde Shab means that not only is he expert in revealed scriptures, many people, they may read the scriptures thoroughly, and they may speak very nicely. Not only can they speak, they can sing, they can make you cry, they can make you laugh, they can bring all kinds of emotions. But it's just something which they've acquired by the material qualities. They may be very, very expert professional speakers. But Shabdecha, this means that Guru, he has realized the scriptures. That the scriptures, they manifest in his heart. Krishna say Toma, Krishna Ditepa, Toma Sakati Yate, Amito Kangla, Krishna, Krishna Bodhi, Daika Pache Pache. That Krishna is within his heart. And all the revealed scriptures, all the knowledge is there within his heart. And when he speaks, then that Shabda Brahma, it manifests from his heart, and then it comes in the form of transcendental sound vibration. Shushusho Shabdanasya Vasudeva Kataruchi. So one should approach with the heart. hearing, not with the ear, but the ear is the vehicle by which that sound vibration, which is transcendental sound, which is Krishna in the form of sound, enters into the ear and then enters into the courtyard of the heart. So Shabdecha, and then Pare Brahmani, that he has realized also Krishna. He's realized the scriptures and he has realized Krishna. Brahma Samhita. That his eyes are anointed with the salve of love. That praying Anjana, his eyes are anointed with the salve of love. Why? Because he has that intimate relationship. He has praying. So such persons, then we should go and we should approach. That it is enjoying the scriptures, that we should be very careful, that we should approach somebody who is bona fide, who has these qualities, and Nishnatam, Upasamashrayam, that in his heart there's no material desire, no material lust, no anger, no envy, no greed, no illusion, no material madness due to being frustrated in this world, that such person is completely pure. His heart is completely pure. And Radha and Krishna resting in the core of his heart. And because Radha and Krishna are there, also his heart is a holy Dham, Vrindavan is there, and also all the associates. It behooves that we should approach such personality. Because if we make the mistake, and we approach somebody who does not have proper qualities, then we can suffer greatly. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he gives a story to illustrate this. He explains that one time, one blind person, he wanted to go to the house of the in-laws. So his family members, they took him and they put his hand on the tail of a bull. And they said, whatever you do, you just hold on to this tail and you don't let go. And then, boom, they hit the bull and the bull just started to run. And he was just thinking, just hold on. Because disciple, whatever you should hold on to the instructions of your guru. This is qualification of disciple. That whatever your guru says, that you follow as it is, without addition, without subtraction, without even trying to understand it from so many material angles. You have faith. So he was holding on. This bull ran through so many rocks, glass, thorns, and just ripped his body apart. His face was bleeding. He was thinking only one thing: just hold on. Whatever, just hold on. And then he was dragged to the in-laws' house, and in such a state of utter punishment, utter suffering, he just passed out. His in-laws, they came outside, they could not recognize him, and they looked, ha! Thief! Stealing this bull! Get the stick! And they beat him, and beat him, and beat him. And he just suffered like anything. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he gives this example that this is what happens when you take shelter of somebody who is not bona fide guru. That guru, you take shelter of when you don't take shelter of bona fide guru. And you see, practically speaking, this is not like just a story, it's practical, that somebody will go, and out of good heart they'll think, oh, that yes, oh Prabhu, Dr. Bozo, you have to take initiation. And I said, well, Prabhu, who do I take initiation from? Well, da-da-da-da-da. And then they go, they take initiation. And then they're, to the best of their ability, they're hearing, they're chanting, they're serving, but their natas, which are within the heart, they're not going. Nothing's going. And then the person's thinking, why? What's happened to me? I'm a demon. There's something wrong with me. And practically speaking, you see people, they go mad in this situation. But it's just the fact that they're not properly connected with a bona fide guru. But they're just like that person who's holding on to the tail of bull and saying, whatever happens, don't let go. And they're being beat and beat and beat and beat by the material energy. So, what to do? Practical experience. That, in very short, I'll explain. I came to Krishna Consciousness Movement in 1978. Then,
also going through the process taking shelter of Guru. But then, after some time, what happened? That in Mahabharata, it says that if Guru does not follow the path of Shuddha Bhakti, if they lose discrimination as to what is to be done, what is not to be done, if they make offense to Shuddha Vaishnavas, to Bhakti Bhakta Bhagavan, then such Guru, they should be rejected. So we see that, practically speaking, most amazing things, they happen. Before I came to Krishna consciousness, I lived such a life I thought I could not be amazed. But then when I came to Krishna consciousness, by some things I was completely amazed. What they did, they took LSD. You know what is LSD? Acid. And offered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Offered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sacrament. So, what to do? Then you have to leave. But the most wonderful thing about it, that Maya is so wonderful, that even today, I believe, they're still offering sacrament. So then I thought, oh no, I think I made a wrong decision here. Let me go another way. So then after some time, then my authority said, okay, back to Bozo, I think it's time for you to take initiation again. I said, okay, well, who should I? I said, well, this is our representative here. I think this will be a good choice for you. Okay. So then, again, second time, I took initiation. But I thought, I've been through this before, this is just a formality. I don't really have faith here, but what to do? And one should not do this? If one is not, first of all, approaching and developing some relationship, and not knowing that one could make a very disastrous mistake. So, what happened? But the person was a very good speaker. He could charm you like anything. But I thought, no. Then after some time, somehow I thought, oh, maybe this person is okay. And what is the proof when I think somebody's okay? My mother sent me some money, and I gave him the donation. When I give anybody money, that means my heart is melting. But I don't give anybody. Only Gurudeva. Then I just handed over the check, and the next week, he ran off with his secretary or something. What's this? And then all around me, all the factors were crying. I said, I know how you feel, it's okay. So, scriptures are, I'll end very quickly. So scriptures are saying, be very careful, be very, very careful that one should approach a bona fide guru. Because this human life, that in this human form of life, that we should achieve our goal. That goal is that we should be very, very strong to achieve Krishna prema. And how to do? By taking shelter of bona fide guru. So then I thought, oh, now I don't need guru anymore. I've gone through this. I studied the scriptures, but I could understand that if you want to achieve your goal, that you have to take shelter of bona fide guru. That even if somebody, they're following all the principles, they're doing Shravan, Kirtan, Vishnu, Smarana, Pada, Sevam, Akram, Vadam, Dasam, Sakyam, Akram, Nivedanam, but they don't have shelter of bona fide guru, that they cannot achieve the goal. Never they can achieve the goal. That's in next life, they get Sukriti and then they can get Sadhusanga. But never achieve the goal. I thought it's okay. This is okay with me. If I can do this, I'm happy. But no more guru. Then I started to hear from many sadhus in the institution. And I was hearing from them, and they were speaking very, very nicely. I didn't know what they were getting was from Gurudeva, actually, that time. I thought, this is very nice. But I thought, you know, if I can read, if I can study, I can do like this also. This is not, I'm not so impressed. Then, I was very, very fortunate. By mercy of Srila Prabhupada, and mercy of whatever little service I did, then I went to Bhubaneswar. And there in Bhubaneswar, then I heard from His Divine Grace, Nityalila, Vishnu and Vishnupad, and when I heard, then I said, oh, this is Guru. Immediately, in my heart, this is Guru. But then I thought, but look, I cannot just surrender like this. That I need some time. I went to Lord Nityananda, and I prayed. That I thought, Radha Krishna, that better, closer is Gaur Nitai. But even for me, Lord Nityananda. Because Lord Nityananda is taking care of those who are Mahapatita, most fallen. So, oh Lord Nityananda, please, you help me. Please give me sign. Because, can we see Guru with this eye? With the material eye, we cannot see Guru. But rather, we pray to Krishna. We cry to Krishna. And especially we cry to Gaur Nitai. And most especially to Lord Nityananda. That please, you reveal to me. You show me. You open my eyes somehow. You give me mercy that I can understand. Who is that? And by mercy of Lord Nityananda, then Lord Nityananda, because he is the Kanda Guru Tattva, he's in charge of this Guru Tattva, then he brings Guru. Not that we see Guru, but he brings Guru. And then Lord Nityananda, then he showed me that you should take shelter here. I said, wait. I don't know. Please give me another sign. And in this way, Lord Nityananda, again and again and again. And then I just had to finally surrender. But what happened? That time, we would hear in Bhubaneswar and hearing Harikatha, like we're hearing here, 2 hours, 3 hours. And our consciousness would be lifted up, that we would be just like in Goloka Vrindavan. And we're thinking how fortunate we are. How fortunate. We would travel all over the world with our Guru. And so many people would present so many bogus arguments. And we were always happy because we knew he was going to smash all of them. And we were really sad. We had nothing to fear. We were on top of the world. And just like that, we left. We were just shocked. I never used 4-letter words. That time when you left, only 4-letter words were coming from my mouth. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? But Gurudev was taking care. Though Gurudev physically, he had left and entered into Nitya Lila. But still, from that abode, he's still taking care. And what happened? Very soon after that, 1-2 weeks, then we went to Sri Navadvip Dham. And there was, right before Navadvip Parikrama, and Srila Gurudeva was there with the sannyasis, and they were having their meeting before the Parikrama. And all sannyasis, they were sitting there. Srila Gurudeva was there. I believe Srila Bhaktivinoda Vaman Maharaj was there. And as soon as I just got darshan of Srila Gurudeva from afar, then just that darshan, then I knew, oh, this is my guy. I was just hit. He did not say any word, just like that. Then I knew, this is my guy. And even my godbrothers, they would go, hey, Govinda, are you okay? Are you okay? And I just had to like keep everything calm. Why? I was self-present. I had to uphold the thing of the institution, like that. So, in this way, I was thinking, how I'm going to be with Srila Narayan Maharaj. This realization, it hit me so strong that it was the biggest realization or impression, practically speaking, I've had in my life. And I knew that if I turned away from it, that I would be making the biggest lie of my life. But I had my institute for consideration. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So then, my regional secretary, he called me up one day. He said, look, I said, you know, we should go. And then Gurudev made his first European tour, first to Amsterdam. And then my vice president, he's sitting over there. He jumped ship immediately and went with Srila Gurudeva. He said, you should come to my temple. My president is very open-hearted. He will receive you, no problem. So then my GBC, he called me and said, hey Gobi, you're not bringing Narayan Maharaj over? No, never. Then my regional secretary, I was talking to him, and then by that time, Gurudev was coming to England, and my whole temple were all rebels, were all betrayed by Srila Gurudeva Maharaj. And what was that? That for Sadhu Sangha, you break all barriers to go and hear from sadhus. This was our prayer. So everybody was going to go in here. And me, stupid idiot, I was thinking I'm temple president, I can't go anywhere. So then I had a fever. I was lying down there. Then my regional secretary called. And then he stopped up and I said, yeah, this Narayan Maharaj is coming, what we're going to do? Maybe we should should go in here as members of the organization. He said, yes, you and I will be representatives, and we go. Then immediately I said, oh, my gate is open. Now I can go. So, the day before Gurudeva was coming, my regional secretary called me. His name, Krishna Dhamma. So he called me. And then he said, I can't go. I said, why? My wife said that if you go, you may get caught by that Narayan Maharaj. Said he'll catch you. So he said, but you go and you be our representative. I said, anymore. So, only by mercy of Guru, and ultimately mercy of rendering service. Gurudeva, he said, what is the quality? Because I've taken so much time. What is the qualification of a disciple? Oh, 2 minutes. Qualification of disciple. That, it is too late.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First of all, I pay my humble obeisances on the lotus feet of my Paramartha Guru Padma, Om Vishnu Pad, Ashto Tatsata Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Goswami Maharaj, and Om Vishnu Pad, Purikajak Acharya Vartya, Ashto Tatsata Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Goswami Maharaj. I pay my obeisances on the lotus feet of my spiritual grandsire, Nitya-lila Krishna Vishnu Pad, Srila Bhaktivedanta Keshav Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya-lila Krishna Vishnu Pad, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. I pay my obeisances all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis headed by the sannyasis. As before, we have heard about Sri Guru Tattva from Srimad Padmanabh Maharaj, Samrani Didi and Ashwar Maharaj. They spoke so nice. So I don't know what to speak, but Guru what I mean. You know, one Indian poet told that if whole world is like a piece of paper and whole ocean like a ink and Himalaya mountain is pen, as a fountain pen you could not finish the glory of Guru or Krishna. So still the glory of Guru is unlimited. So I will try to level best to touch some points. So as before you have heard the symptom of Guru. So nowadays the age of computer science, if you go anywhere, go Google, search and click, you can get all the mantras, this and that. Is that needed to be initiated by a physical Guru is present here? If I not take initiation, is any harm? What scripture is telling about that? It mentions in scriptures, Bina diksha vihinasya, na siddhim na sadgatim, tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshita bhavet. It means, Bina diksha vihinasya, without initiated by a bona fide Gurudev. What to say about perfection in your bhajan? Even you could not get any good destination. So somehow or other, you have to please bona fide Gurudev and have to initiate by him. Otherwise, you could not advance in Krishna consciousness an inch. What to say about human beings? Heaven, Madhyada Purushottam Lord, Ram incarnate in this world, initiated by Vasishtha Rishi. Lila Purushottam, Bhagavan Krishna Chandra incarnate in this world, initiated by Bhagavan Rishi. Prem Purushottam, Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, initiated by Ishwar Munipad. So, they have no need to take initiation. They have to set the example for the world. Initiation is extremely needed. So you must have to be initiated. But with bona fide Guru, you have heard the quality and qualification of bona fide Gurudev. As we have heard, Tasmat Gurum Tapadeto and some Tadvikanatam Guru Mayavigachin in these two slokas. Now, it can come in your mind, if someone is intellectual giant, very good speaker, and he has very vast knowledge, is he qualified a bona fide Guru? Although he may act, he may roll that I am bona fide Guru and people may give so much respect. Is he qualified Guru? Our scriptures telling the Sabda Brahmani Nishnaya, non Nishnaya Parejadi, Samasta Sasamaholo, Jadanami Borakshata. Just like if you want to milk and have a cow, but cow has no calf, unless until the cow has no calf, you could not get any milk. In the same way, if someone is intellectual giant and very good speaker, he knows Shastra very well, can speak very easily, can get told in a minute, he can make you laugh and make you cry. But if he has no realization, he is not be a bona fide Guru. So don't be cheated by these qualities that if you have no qualification of, you do not realize a soul, then you are not a bona fide Guru. So must be realized soul. This is his primary symptom. And other symptom that differs from this material world and very learned scholar in all scriptures, this is secondary symptom. The primary symptom very hard to understand. I mentioned in scripture that Guru will test the disciple 1 year and disciple will test Guru 1 year, vice versa. Bona fide Guru, everything anybody, he can understand is qualified or not. But disciple or devotee, what is around 1 year, even so many lifetime, he could not understand, could not judge is bona fide Guru or not. So we have to be always good association. If you be in good association, by the costless mercy of Vaishnavas, they will tell you is bona fide Guru or not. By their association you can understand. Now question may arise that Guru is rejectable or not. It is mentioned in scripture, Guru, especially Diksha will never be rejected. But there is one condition, Vaishnava Vidyasi Chet. If he is envious towards bona fide Vaishnava, then I will reject him immediate. No consideration, bye-bye. No. So, Vaishnava Vidyasi means, it mentioned in scripture, Hanti, Nindanti, Vaidyashi, Vaishnavana Vinandati, Kruddhati Jatina Harsa, Darsani Patatani Sir. Hanti, if someone is killing Vaishnava, and without any cause, he is criticizing any bona fide Vaishnava, Hanti in Vaidyashi, and become very envious in Vaishnava. And if you know a Vaishnava is coming, bona fide Vaishnava, you have to welcome him. If not, then also Vaishnava Pada. Vaidyashi, Vaishnavana Vinandati, Kruddhate. If say a bona fide Vaishnava, you are become very angry. Although you are acting as a Guru, but if bona fide Vaishnava come, you must not be angry. But you become very angry. And Jati no Harsa. Seeing Vaishnava, you have to realize he is my like soulmate. We can discuss Ishtadasti, religious seminar. But if you not do so, then this is the 6 causes to go fall down. So nowadays so many are fallen down. Why? That these are 6 causes, any one cause is there. So you have to be careful. If any Guru is acting like this, then what to do? Then immediately have to reject him. Then how will advance in Krishna consciousness? Then it mentioned that Punascha Vidhina Sammat Grahe Vaishnava Guru. Immediately after that, according to our scripture, the Vedic scripture, you have to find one bona fide Gurudev, have to take shelter in his lotus feet and to advance in Krishna consciousness. Before in this sloka, that's Tasmat Sarva Prajatena Puruna Dikshita Bhave. We have to teach your all effort how to be initiated by a bona fide Gurudev. He may neglect, now I have no time, this and that. Like Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. one to initiated by Srila Gurudeva Maharaj. He told, oh, I have plus Gaunitai. You can ask me after 1 week. After 1 week, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur told, oh Prabhu, have you asked Gaunitai? Oh, I am sorry, I forget. I'll ask later on. By this way, it's only passing time. Then Prabhupada thought, oh, somehow or other I have to do something that is hard bound to melt. Then Prabhupada started Chandrayan Vrata and Gopras Bhajan. Chandrayan Vrata and Gopras Bhajan means Chandrayan Vrata is like moon from new moon to full moon. Every day moon is increasing, and from full moon to new moon increasing. So Prabhupada, first day take 1 bite, then second bite, 3 bite, like this up to full moon, 16 bite. Again 15, 14, 13, and for new moon nothing, but not by hand. Keeping prasad on the floor, like cow eating like this. Sing this, and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur told to Gurudeva Maharaj, do you want to kill this bird? Sing this is determination. Gurudeva had bound to melt and he accepted as a disciple. So, Tasmat Sarva Prajapina, you put so much effort to Gurudeva had bound to melt to accept you. Another example, Srila Narottam Thakur, initiated by Loknath Goswami, he refused so many times. Then he thought, oh, I have to render some menial service that his heart bound to melt. You know, in ancient time in India, there is no like Western toilet or international bathroom there. So, Loknath Goswami used to go for passing early in the morning. Narottam Thakur every day used to clean the way, have to go, and for cleaning hand after passing, he makes some soil with some dust and take the sands and pebbles out from there and take the stool and throw far away out from Sukkot. One day Loknath Goswami thought, who is doing all these things? At first he could not realize because he was always absorbed in Krishna Bhajan. When he understood, oh, who want to catch me? So one day he found Narottam Thakur do this and then he just faced mercy. So somehow that he had to, any kind of service rendered, then Buddha's heart should be melt. If Buddha told, oh, he hurt my feelings, he should not think like this. He is bestowing his mercy for our benefit, not his benefit. So you have to understand this thing very clearly. And what Gurudeva told, have to listen carefully and have to follow without any judge, but not like what Srila Ashamai told, like hold a fool, just hold on, not like this. It mentioned Guru Radhesa Jhanicharaniya. The order of Guru has to follow without any consideration. So now in my mind, when our Param Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Keshav Goswami Maharaj, was with Prabhupada in Brahmachari stage, one day one letter came from his mother that, oh Vinod, I am in deathbed, please come and visit me this last time. Prabhupada told to our Param Gurudev, Vinod, your mother is in deathbed, go and visit her. So Param Gurudev, 2 days not going to do pranam, to pay obeisance to Prabhupada, only sitting in one room and chanting. One day Prabhupada asked his personal assistant, his servant, Paramananda Prabhu, I am not seeing Vinod for 2 days. Has he gone to visit his mother? But no, Prabhupada. He has not gone. But where is he? He is sitting in a room and chanting only. Then Prabhupada ordered him to call. Then our Paramananda came and told Vinod, he has not gone to visit your mother. Paramananda, keep his face down. No, Prabhupada. Why not? I order him to go. Oh, Prabhupada. Life after life, so many lifetimes, I have mother and father. By the cosmic mercy of Krishna and Mahaprabhu, I receive you. If I go there, if my mother told, this is my last order, I am passing from this world, my other children are not qualified to take care of the land, they are land, he is son of the landlord, so you have to take care, have to marry. So what shall I do? I will fulfill my mother's last desire, or I shall give up and go there. So I think this, so I not went there.